So picture this. You found it. The absolute perfect condo right in the heart of Mississauga City Centre. The skyline views are totally stunning, the location is unbeatable, and honestly, you're practically ready to sign on the dotted line. But hold on a second. Before you lock in what's probably going to be the biggest investment of your entire life, there is one single document standing between you and, well, absolute financial disaster. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into the status certificate. Think of it as the ultimate financial X-ray of your future home.
Because, really, what exactly is hiding in that massive stack of condo paperwork? Overlooking the critical details buried in a status certificate could lead to massive unexpected costs. And I mean massive headaches, literally the minute you move in. So we're going to use This Explainer as your ultimate high-stakes checklist. We're going to cut through the jargon, uncover those hidden traps, and basically bulletproof your real estate investment from the pitfalls that catch so many buyers completely off guard. Okay, let's get the legal stuff out of the way first. Under Section 76 of the Ontario Condominium Act, a status certificate is a mandatory legal document, and the great news? The law is totally on your side here. It legally requires this document to be handed over to you within 10 business days of your request. It gives you this incredibly transparent snapshot of the condo corporation's financial health, their current assessments, and how the property is actually managed. Bottom line, it is absolutely your right to know exactly what you are buying into, and this document makes sure you aren't left in the dark.
Now, obviously, knowing you need this document is one thing, but knowing how to actually read it, that's a whole different ballgame. But don't worry, even if you aren't a legal expert, we've got you covered. We've distilled all the complexities of this huge document into a fast-paced 5-point high-stakes checklist. These are the 5 major red flags every single prospective buyer in Mississauga City Centre needs to be obsessing over. Miss just one of these, and that dream home, it could quickly become a financial nightmare. Let's jump right into the first one.
Red flag number 1, insufficient reserve funds.
So, a lot of those gorgeous towers in Mississauga City Centre, they went up just after the year 2000. That means they're aging, and aging buildings need some serious upkeep. According to Ontario Regulation 48/01, a condo's reserve fund absolutely must be at least 10% of its annual common expenses. It's not a suggestion, it's a rule. If that fund dips below that 10% slice of the pie, the building's entire future is in jeopardy. And guess what? If the money isn't sitting in their bank account, it's going to have to come right out of yours.
Which leads us perfectly right into red flag number 2, costly special assessments.
You see, when that reserve fund falls short, the condo board passes what's called a special assessment. This is basically a sudden, mandatory bill handed straight to you. The absolute crucial number to look out for here is $1,000. If you see any pending or recently approved assessments sitting at over $1,000 per unit, that's a glaring sign of underlying unaccounted for problems. It's a huge red flag waving right in your face.
All right, moving on to red flag number 3, elevator maintenance backlogs. Look, in a vertical neighborhood like downtown Mississauga, the elevator is literally the highway to your front door. And that maintenance, it is strictly tracked by the TSSA. Missing those regular inspections triggers a total cascading disaster. We're talking serious safety risks, a glaring indicator of poor management, and it directly destroys owner confidence, not to mention your property value. Nobody wants to climb 30 flights of stairs with groceries, right?
Next up is red flag number 4, operating budget deficits.
Okay, so while the reserve fund we talked about is for the long-term stuff, the operating budget is like the building's day-to-day checking account. The golden rule here is to watch out for consistent deficits spanning over 2 years. I mean, sure, year 1 might just be a fluke. Things happen. But a consecutive deficit hitting in year 2, that forces actual maintenance cutbacks by year 3. And by year 4, you are looking at long-term wear and tear, and your beautiful investment is just slowly degrading right in front of you.
And finally, we arrive at red flag number 5, poor property management.
Think about it. Underfunded reserves, surprise $1,000 assessments, broken elevators, budget deficits, they all tie directly back to this one thing. The property management team is the captain of the ship. You have got to ensure the company listed has a rock-solid track record. Honestly, if the management is poor, pretty much every other red flag we just talked about is practically guaranteed to pop up eventually. So here is the big question you need to be asking yourself right now. Are you really prepared to decode all these risks completely on your own? Like, do you really want to navigate these incredibly intricate legal documents solo, just hoping you don't miss some tiny detail that could end up costing you tens of thousands of dollars? The source material we're looking at gives us this incredibly powerful piece of advice. It says, reach out for an expert examination that could save you from future disappointments. Taking a proactive approach is absolutely essential before you firm up any deal on a city center condo. Our 5-point checklist is a fantastic start, for sure, but having a seasoned real estate professional act as your advocate to interpret all the little nuances of that status certificate, that is invaluable. They know exactly how to spot those hidden warning signs you or I might just gloss right over.
And let's be real. In a market as complex and fast-paced as Mississauga City Centre, you don't just want any agent, you want an undisputed expert in your corner. That is exactly why your absolute best move is to contact Singh Ahluwalia, broker of record. Getting the right advice early on isn't just a casual suggestion, it's the ultimate safeguard for your entire real estate portfolio.
Singh Ahluwalia is the broker of record at RE/MAX Paramount Realty, and he brings over 20 years of hands-on experience to the table. He steps in as your dedicated advocate, expertly navigating all those intricate details of status certificates, so you simply don't have to stress about it. You really need to reach out to Singh Ahluwalia today to secure your investment, because the only real question left is, when you finally find that dream condo in the city center, will you be truly ready to uncover what's hiding in its